I don't know. I think I'm finna do all my videos, my grills on or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway, um, yo, the narcissist. All right, I don't really talk about narcissism because it's stupid. First of all, the reason why it's stupid is not because it's not a real thing. It's a real thing, but there's too many videos of people talking about narcissism. It's like from I don't know what the fuck is going on, and I don't even think the people that talk about narcissism really understand what narcissism is. Like, there's narcissism, there's narcissist, there's egotistical, there's egocentric, and then there's eccentric, right? And it seems like they're calling everybody narcissist. Hold up, man. Give me a second. It seems like they're calling everybody narcissists and stuff, bro. Like, I don't understand what the hell is going on. Because I'm watching these videos, and quite frankly, I don't even know if I'm a narcissist by watching those videos. Like, I'm starting to wonder if I'm a narcissist, you know what I mean? Like, the thing with me is, if you want to be a god, the only way to be a god is by loving yourself, right? That's the first step to becoming a god. You gotta love yourself beyond everything else in the world. That's the only way that you'll achieve that, right? So does that make me a narcissist? Yeah, I'm narcissistic, but I'm not a narcissist. You know, I have narcissist traits, but I don't. I'm not a narcissist, right? Like, I'm not a anti. I'm not a sociopath. You know, I'm not psychotic. You know, and I might be a little bit psychotic, but you know, if you're good people, I'm not out here for your. I'm not out here for your blood. If you're good peoples, right? If you're not good peoples, I might be out here for your blood, right? So does that make me psychotic? Maybe a little bit. I don't know. One thing's for sure is I think I'm a necessary evil. I think I'm a necessary evil. I think people like me are necessary evil because nobody else is going to help. You know, not the right way. There's a lot of people that don't know what they're doing. You know, and and they hurt humanity more than they help it. So me, I'm kind of thinking like, well, you know, of course, violence is not the way, but it's not just about violence. It's about the way you act too. And you know, it's kind of like you have to become necessary evil. You have to have some form of evil, you know, to to do what you do. You know, to be who you are. You have to have a little bit of darkness in you. You know, because you can't be full light. If you're full light, then you're full concentrating light is going to blind people. You're going to blind yourself. You're going to hurt your eyes. It's like when you say if you jerk off too much, you're going to go blind. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with the light. If you put too much light, you're gonna go blind, right? So you gotta have some darkness in you. But the thing is, there's a lot of people like you have to you have to make up your mind because everybody's against you except other indigos. Other indigos are not against you. How can other indigos be against you? Other indigos are not against you. So, but other indigos might just they might be young. They might not have the experience that you have. They might not have the knowledge that you have. They might have the powers that you have, but they don't have the experience. They don't have the knowledge that goes with it. So, but you might share the same abilities. So it's quite difficult to share your experience with other people like you because other people like you are not like you. So that doesn't make you a narcissist because you care about yourself and not about others. It doesn't make you a narcissist. What it makes you is it makes you smart. Because if this was like a different time, if this was a different world, you wouldn't have any problems hanging around with people whether they're indigo or not. It doesn't make a lick of a difference. It doesn't make a lick of a difference if they're indigo or not. The only thing that matters is what you're doing at this present time. But people can't act like that right now because we got Democrats, we got Republicans, we got the elephant, you got the giraffe, you got the nationalists, you got the this, you got the that, the you know, Pan Africanism and National Africanism, National African, Pan African, LGBT, BLK, and everybody's separated. Everybody's separated, so you can't. So you got to be a narcissist. The only way to make it, the only way to make it in this time, in this day and time, is by loving yourself. You got to be narcissistic, not a narcissist. You have to be narcissistic, right? And what I mean by that is you see your own beauty, right? You see your own beauty, you see your own strength, you see your own everything. Like you adore yourself beyond any other. You know, nothing is more important than you. And nothing is more important than you. Nothing should be more important than you. Like I'm nothing is more important than me. I don't believe that there's anything more important than me. I have a lot of difficulty believing that. I've never seen the truth of that in my life, that something is more important than me. I've never seen it. You're talking to a guy that had a child and the child was taken away from him, right? And I used to believe in God, you know, so I thought like God cared about, you know, people taking away your children, or God cared about people that had children. God doesn't care about that. God doesn't care about that. So to me, if that's not important, nothing is, right? And it's not just that. It's like you know, like how can I thought like a family life? I thought a family life was important. So that idea is right out the window, right? So I have to fall back to myself. I have to fall back on myself. I'm like, shit. I still have to think that I'm important, because if I don't think I'm important, I'm gonna kill myself, right? If I don't think that I'm important, I'm gonna kill myself because the girl went away with my daughter. Like, it's not like I didn't want my daughter. It's not like I didn't want to be there for her. She just said, "Fuck you, kiss my ass." You know what I mean? And she just went away with it. I don't know why. I was pretty broke at the time, but still, dude, like, it's still weird, you know. So I have to be a narcissist. I have to be narcissistic. I have to not care too. Just like God doesn't care, I have to not care, because God doesn't care what you want. God cares about how you God cares about you cherishing him. God cares about you loving him. So to him, nothing else is more important than himself. So the only way to be God is by loving yourself and nothing else. Well, I won't go that far, but in a sense, not you can love everything else. I love everything else. I love music, I love art, you know, I like people, blah blah blah. But they're not more important than me. Like, art is not more important than me. Like, nothing in this world is more important than me. And other people shouldn't see things more important than me either. That's how I think. And that's how I live my reality. Nothing else is more important than me. Like there's people dying, the end of the world is coming, and everybody only thinks about me all the time. So I am a god. So I don't really understand the whole. So I understand why there's so many guys talking about narcissism. They're talking about me. They're talking about me. They're not talking about evil. They're not attacking evil. They're attacking me. The guy that everybody thinks about. Because I don't want you to think about other things. But the thing is, it's obsessive, right? Like those my people have become obsessed, right? They're and that's not good because they can't think straight. It's like that episode of Rick and Morty when Morty he steals a love spell, a love potion or something like that, like a love formula, right? And it gets into the air, and everybody on the planet just loves Morty, and they're all killing themselves because they want to be with Morty. It was fucking stupid, but there's a real logic behind it. It's not, the guys that made that show aren't stupid. Like, they're smart guys. They're very smart people, and there's a reason why they made that show. It's because it's true. That's how you become when you become God, right? When you become the one above all, right? So all your targeted individuals, all your what's it called, the gang stalkers, right? They're obsessed with you. Like, it doesn't happen. Like, people are sticking things in their bodies right now. People are throwing themselves over a bridge to join the Illuminati. Like, they don't care about themselves. They only care about you. It doesn't matter what happened to them, right? Like, it doesn't matter. They're just obsessed with you. They just want to breathe your air, right? They want to be around you all the time, right? Kind of, but in a negative way. That's because I haven't found a way to transmute that energy into a good energy, like a good vibration. And anyway, I don't want to, because I don't want to. Like, it's I just don't want to. I don't know if I can, and I don't know if I should, but I just don't want to. Like, because it's just I don't want to. And but for you guys that don't know about apotheosis, that don't understand what the word apotheosis means, or that do not respect apotheosis, because you might be Christian and you might think like all these things are things of the devil, whatever the fuck, whatever. But like I said before, God thinks the same way. Nothing is more important than him. He's a jealous God. You shall not, what's the word again? How do you say again? You shall not pray to other deities except me. Right? He's narcissist. Because he didn't say other deities don't exist. He said, I don't want you to pray to other deities except me. Like, I don't care if he exists. Like, none of these guys are more important than me. That's basically what he said. None of these guys are more important than me. I don't want you to pray to nobody, just me. So it doesn't matter if Aphrodite exists. It doesn't matter if Zeus exists. It doesn't matter if Odin exists. It doesn't matter if Papa Legba exists. It doesn't matter if Baron Samedi exists. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if Shiva exists. It doesn't matter if the Buddha exists. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't care. You pray to me and me alone. I don't care about these people. So your God, your Christian God, or your Catholic God, however you choose to call it, he's a narcissist. He doesn't care about your life. Your life is unimportant. You're a speck of dust. In the vastness of the universe, you're not important. What's important is the love that you give me. And I dare you to tell me the contrary. I dare you. I dare you to tell me the contrary. I double dare you. And I know you're not gonna find. There's no answer to that. You're not gonna find an answer to counter that, bro. He loves himself and himself alone. The angels, all they do all day is sing to him. Angels only sing to him all day. That's all they do. They don't help out humanity. They don't fight for humanity. They don't, I mean, they do from time to time, but at the end of the day, they spend more time, how do you say? They spend more time praying to God too. They spend more time cherishing God and shit, than anything else. They're not superheroes. They could be superheroes, but they're not superheroes, dude. They don't have the right to love us. They don't have the right to help us. You know why? You know why they don't have the right to help us? Because God wants you to suffer so that you know that He exists. That's why angels aren't superheroes. That's why they're not out here fighting evil and shit. Because He wants you to suffer. He wants you to suffer because in that suffering, you will find God. You're going to pray to God, right? So what's going on right now? Like I said before in my other videos, what's going on right now, right? You're a targeted individual, right? He's trying to, at the end time, He will make His people perfect. How is He going to make them perfect? By fucking torturing them to death. He's gonna put discipline. He's gonna put discipline in you. He's gonna torture you to death. Like a guy, He said it. He said it Himself. He's gonna persecute you. You're gonna get persecuted not only by the people of earth, but you're gonna get persecuted by God too. He said it Himself. Those are His words. Those are in the Bible. Black on white. That's exactly what's going on with you, man. The only way to be free from that shit is to be free from that shit. You have to revoke God. Now, I'm not telling that shit so you can become Illuminati now. Fuck the Illuminati. But you have to destroy God. You have to lock Him up in the box and send Him down the goddamn river, man. You gotta destroy that aspect, the concept of God, bro. And you gotta throw that shit in the fucking river. Because until then, you're gonna be stuck being a slave for eternity. You're gonna be a mindless zombie for eternity, bro. And you might not want to believe me, but tell me. Where did I go wrong? What did I say that didn't make sense? What did I say that wasn't in the Bible? You're gonna tell me I'm double talking and shit. I'm not double talking, bro. That's word for word. There's no double talking in that. I don't have an idea of he excellent. Fucking Mr. Burns in his office kind of shit. Fuck that. You fucking tripping. You're launching, son. Anyway, this video is too damn long. My name is Set, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.